Shout out to the Most High for leading us to another Wednesday night Warriors Bible study class. All praises to the Most High. All right. I want to give double honors to the elect elders that's been pushing the truth for decades, motivated me to be a soldier in this truth, man. To be in, to be a soldier in this truth and not to be faint-hearted in this truth, man. Because that's kind of what the lesson is going into. All right. These elders and even our fathers, all right, throughout the scripture teaches us how not to be faint-hearted and how to stand strong for the Lord. So yeah, I want to give a shout out to these elders that's been in this thing 20, 30, 40 years plus. All right. I want to give a mighty shalom to the Battle Axes captains, all right, Captain Jerubbaal, Captain Yahri, Captain Benaniyah, shalom to the captains, man, all the Battle Axe soldiers, all the Battle Axe soldiers that's pushing the truth, doing their work in the ministry, man. You know, taking care of their households, bringing out mighty lessons, all right, um, going to camp, shaking the hand, all right, and just doing everything they can do to exhort the ministry, man. All right. And they go for all the brothers, soldiers, officers, captains, all leadership as well in all of Israel, not just the battle axes. You know, I must say that thing, man. All right. Because at the end of the day, we're all one body, man. Right. I want to give a mighty shout out to the and a mighty shalom to all the sisters of Israel, man. All of our princesses, man. All of our princesses that's constantly trying to reach that bar of being that Proverbs 31 woman, man. All right, because it is a fight, all right, and it takes a lot of knowledge and skill to be a Proverbs 31 woman, man. All right, that ain't nothing that you just throw around, man. All right, so shout out to you sisters that are trying and to do everything you can do to become that, all right, as well. All right, whether it's cooking, cleaning, sewing, taking care of your husbands, y'all that's married, and even the ones that's unmarried, you still looking out for the brothers and other sisters in the congregation. All right, playing your role, whatever that your role is, man. All right, sisters like Phoebe, man, that you read in the book of Acts, man, putting in great works, and many other sisters throughout the scriptures, man. All right, so shalom to everybody, man. All right, so this lesson, every now and then, I like to do just a straight exhortation class, just through the spirit and what I'm observing at this moment, man. And I says brothers and sisters are getting weary, man. The brothers and sisters are getting weary in the spirit. All hell is breaking loose in your life. You kind of throwing in the towel, man. You throwing in the towel, man. This is not the time to throw in the towel, man. Just because all hell is breaking loose in your life. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, if all hell is breaking loose in your life, I got some precepts for that. All right, what you can do to make things better, what we could be doing wrong. All right, or the things that we are doing right, man. Sometimes we just have to endure, man. All right, so let's just say we want to have a good, righteous spirit, even when we going through things, going through afflictions. All right, I'm telling you, man, because you literally see the Holy Spirit leaving brothers, man. We literally see the Holy Spirit leaving sisters, man. All right. And also, I mean, you can see the spirit leaking out of your own cells, man. If you're closely examining your cells, man, you know where you falling at. All right. You know where you stumble. All right. Shalom, like no other nation, 144. We got my brother Lamar up in here. Shalom to y'all brothers, man. Everybody that will join in later. All right. So this is a time of self-examination. We got Purim, and then we got Passover right around the corner, man. All right. People always talk about sifting season, man. It's really sifting season is it's really yearly. Sifting season is really year round, man. It's just sometimes of the year is stronger than others, man. All right. And the Lord is going to make a mighty sift going into our new year, going into the passing through this mean winter, all right, or through this mean season, man. All right, Captain Jerubbaal, he did pretty good class on that last night, touching on these things, man. Now you have to understand that in the season that we in, all hell is breaking loose, and we have to endure. We must endure, man. All right, we must endure. All right, And I'm just saying, y'all, don't let this New Year's spirit put a damn demon on you too. You know, because it'll give you a spirit of depression. Everybody at your job, they finna go celebrate New Year's. All right. They keep telling you Happy New Year. You got to keep deflecting that damn thing. And, you know, people finna be out kicking it and your family members finna, you know. So let's not let these things put a spirit on that. Let me just touch on that first before we dive into class, man, since it is so-called New Year's Eve, man. All right. You know, we can already go to Daniel, what's it, 8:25, 7:25, 8:25. All right. One or the other. Let me just get it, man, because we know Esau changed the laws and he changed the times, man. All right. Let me just get it real fast. All right. Because the Lord put it in my spirit to go ahead and touch it real quick. All right. This is Daniel chapter 7 and verse 25. It says, and he shall speak great words against the Most High and swear and wear out the saints of the Most High and think to change times and laws. And they should be given into his hand until a time and times and a dividing of times. All right. And sure, Esau time is up, man. Esau time is up. All right. So it's important for us to stay in the spirit because the Lord is slowly destroying America right in our face. All right. This is Sirach chapter 33 and verse 7. It says, why do one day excel another when it's all light of every day in the year is of the sun? By the knowledge of the Lord that were distinguished, and he altered seasons and feasts. So all our seasons and feasts are declared by the laws of God. All right. Starting in Genesis chapter 1. All right. All the way into Leviticus chapter 23. The Lord gave us our ordinances and our feasts that we should be celebrating. All right. Verse 9, it says, some of them have he made high days and hallowed them, and some of them he had made ordinary days. Today is an ordinary day. Today is not New Year's Eve. So don't get caught up in that spirit. All right. Don't get caught up in that spirit. Make you feel like that you got to celebrate. Don't get depressed because you're sitting in your house and it's quiet and you just thinking, man, I know everybody's outside kicking it. You know, Pookie and Ray Ray out there, you know, they probably getting some bottles and they finna go get some girls. And a lot of brothers and sisters, this is another reason why all hell break loose in your life is because, hey, you start dwelling on the damn past, man. You start dwelling on the past, and man, the Lord can see your thoughts, man. He can read your thoughts, man. And sometimes these things are displeasing to the Lord, man. So I'm kind of jumping. That's what I just said is kind of toward the end of the lesson, but I just want to touch that, man. Let's not get caught up in the ways of this world, because when we do that, we tend to lose faith in our God. When we look back at the world, we take our hand out the plow. It kind of make us look back at the world and start depending on the world and start depending on the ways of Esau. All right, start depending on damn New Year's Eve. I'm not happy unless I'm celebrating New Year's Eve with everybody. All the heathen at my job are hugging and, you know, and kissing and, you know, all hell is breaking loose in there. These things can definitely put a spirit on you, man. All right. Shalom, Sister Janae. Shalom, sis. Lamar said, Con, I've been bombarded with this fake New Year's crap. I'm talking about bombarded. I'm talking about the Happy New Year's was worse than the Merry Christmases, man. This year. Just hard. So where I'm gonna tell you, it was so bad. If you're not consciously thinking, you will slip up and tell somebody, yeah, happy New Year. All right. You will slip up. But if you slip up, it's all right. Just get your mind back. And right there, it ain't the end of the damn world. Okay. Shalom, Sister Mary Houston down there in H-Town. House of Daniel. Shalom, sis. All right. So yeah, y'all don't get caught up in this New Year's thing. Like I say, that thing will definitely put a damn demon on you, put a spirit on you, and then have you dwelling and thinking about going back into the world. Especially when all hell is breaking loose in your life, it makes you think back. You know, dang, I'm gonna tell y'all, I've been going through some stuff, but I know it ain't just me. Hey, y'all just going through stuff. It ain't just y'all. I've been going through some hellified stuff. All right. Shoot, I'm thinking about putting all my business out here because brothers and sisters need to know, man. So as I do this class, I'm gonna be telling you a little bit about what's been going on with me. It ain't, it ain't too much, but it feels good when you know that you're not alone. Okay, that's my point. All right. So look, that's just the intro. Let's go ahead and dive into this class. All hell is breaking loose in my life, man. All right. Let's get the classic, man. Let's get the classic. Iraq chapter 2. Let's get the classic, man. We're gonna start off there. Right? It's the book of Sirach, chapter 2, and verse 1. It says, my son or daughter, right? My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, man. And why does it tell you to prepare your soul for temptation? We're going to find out why. All right. But right here is part of the solution or part of the remedy for the temptation in verse 2. It says, set thy heart aright, man. It means get your mind right, man. Get your mind right. Prepare for temptation and set your heart aright, man. All right. What does it mean to set your heart aright? Make sure that you're keeping the commandments to the best of your ability, man. Make sure that you're focused and that you locked in. All right. We're going to go. I'm trying not to jump too far ahead, but this goes into your faith also, man. But we're going to touch that later. I ain't finna drill into that right now. It says, prepare thy soul for temptation, set thy heart aright, and constantly endure. So part of it is endure. It's just enduring. I'm at the greatest precept when you read in the book of Ecclesiastes. All right. Travail was set up for men. All right. It's a natural thing, man. We are born to go through things, man. Every spirit, every animal, everything on this earth has travail, man. Okay. And why do you think that we have travail, especially for an Israelite? Because we're gold tried in the fire, man. You gotta understand, man. We are about to rule this earth soon. Okay, but I'm jumping ahead. Let me go back. It says, "Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble." So I want to touch that. I'm gonna tell you how Satan worked on me, because I got I'm not rich. I'm not rich. All right. I'm not extremely wealthy. All right. I live an ordinary life just like y'all brothers and sisters, man. And I got certain bills due. I'm gonna tell you, man, my truck acting a damn fool right now. It's overheating. All right. I spent down to $200 getting parts. I had one of the brews come over while I'm at work to fix the truck, thinking, I've been hot for damn 2 weeks, man. Y'all know I can't keep driving, and that is my way of getting back and forth to work and everywhere, man. This is a very important part of my life is having a vehicle, man. All right, we all know that. So money getting low. You know what I'm saying? Money getting low, and Satan come in and then have you thinking worldly. Well, you got this much money left. Go ahead and go score something, man. I mean, the Satan always come like that, man. Giving you these wise ideas to go and be wicked and do what you got to do to survive, man. But that ain't thus saith the Lord, man. All right. That ain't thus saith the Lord. And I know we all think that at times, things get so hard, we want to let go of God and run back into the damn world. But the Lord say, lie. All right. It says, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end, man. And the Lord will increase you. All right. But that's when your faith come in, man. All right. That's when your faith come in. I'm going to tell you, I ain't trying to jump to the end of the class, but, man, brothers and sisters have to truly be looking out for each other. Brothers and sisters have to be looking out for each other, because we can't make it by ourselves. That's why the Lord said, gather ourselves together. We can't be individualized going through things, and we not letting our brothers and our sisters know, man. All right, brothers and sisters must know. And that pride, we gotta kind of put that to the side. We are here for each other, whether it be for exhortation, precepts, Man, brother, a soldier eat hood, man. I'm gonna tell you, I was feeling kind of down, man. Look, all hell been breaking loose in my life, man. So y'all know I talk about work all the time. These damn heathen kind of got to me, man. All right, the heathen kind of got to me last Friday, and some damn things happened. All right, I didn't lose my job or nothing, but some things happened, man. So soldier eat hood. I mean, obviously eat hood. I'm telling them about my situation, and Aqua's is like, oh man, this and that. You gonna be okay. Yeah, it'll be all right. Don't worry. And just that little bit, man, it brightened my whole damn day, man. So it's small things like that, man. Because this lesson is not just going to all hell breaking loose in your life, but it's how to love each other, man. How to love each other, man. All right, how to be there for each other and how to support each other while all hell is breaking loose in our lives, man. All right, let's get 1 Corinthians chapter 10, all right, and verse 13, which is another classic, man. Knowing which precepts to go to, and not only just reading the precepts, but believing in it and setting your heart right, man, and making sure that we're not dwelling in sin, making sure that our minds are right, man. This is things that I have to look at. Man, what have I been thinking about that's off? That's not according to the law, okay? What have I been doing that's off? That's not according to the law, okay? And we have to be real with ourselves. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 10. You know what? I'm going to start at verse 1. I'm not going to jump just straight to 13. This is verse 1. It says, moreover, brethren, I would not that ye should be ignorant, how that all our fathers were under the cloud, and all that passed through the sea. This is going to us when we're leaving Egypt, okay? It says, and were baptized unto Moses in a cloud and in the sea, and did all eat the same spiritual meat, man. And right now, us being the truth, we all partake of that same spiritual meat. Y'all remember when we first got into the truth? We was on fire. I know I'm an Israelite. Sisters getting their hair wrapped, their dresses, their fringes, brothers getting their fringes, all right? We getting our precept game up. All right. The Lord was feeding us true knowledge, true understanding, man. All right. This one, we were literally reborn in the spirit. All right. It says, and I'll drink that same spiritual drink, and that drink of the spiritual rock that followed them, and that rock was Christ, right? It says, but with many of them, God was not well pleased, for they were overthrown in the wilderness. So we don't want to be overthrown in the wilderness. Right here in Babylon, in America, this is a spiritual wilderness, man. And we do not, and you can be overthrown. You can be overthrown, man. So that's something that it can happen, man. Okay? But when you feel your foot starting to slide, don't throw in the damn towel, man. I'm literally seeing brothers throw in the damn towel, man. I'm like some of my brothers. I'm literally seeing some of my brothers throwing in the damn towel, and I'm just trying to make sure I exhortate my brothers, and I'm trying to make sure, hell, I don't have that spirit on me. All right, where I'm making an excuse to why I don't want to do the work, man. All right, we got to put that, man. We have to put that fire back within ourselves, man. We have to blow that flame, man. All right, and keep that fire going, man. That's part of what the Feast of Dedication was all about, man. All right, but let's keep reading. It says, for they were overthrown in the wilderness. Now, these things were our examples. You see that? We saw where our forefathers and our foremothers messed up, and we saw where we did well, okay? It says, now these things were our examples to the intent we should not lust after evil things as they also lusted. So I'm just saying, if you overthrown in your life, this is not all the time, because sometimes the Lord is just trying you. Sometimes you really didn't do anything wrong. The Lord is just testing you. A lot of y'all be praying, Lord, y'all got to be careful about what you're asking the Lord and know what you're asking the Most High. Lord, please increase my faith. Y'all praying, Lord, please increase my faith. Next thing you know, all hell is breaking loose in your life because you asked the Lord to increase in your faith. Not that the Lord is upset with you, but he's finna increase your faith because you asked for it. All right? And he's gonna see if you're faithful. All right? It's all right too. It says, cleave unto him and he will increase you at the end. Okay? At the end, he will give you rest, man. Just give it a minute. All right? Verse 7, it says, neither be idolaters, as were some of them, as it is written, the people sat down to eat and drink and rose up to play. You see that? Thinking that the Most High ain't watch you. I had a brother say this earlier, just because the Most High is quiet and silent, you think that he's, just because he ain't touched you yet, they don't mean all hell won't hit you later on. So keep those things in mind. Okay. It says, neither let us commit fornication, as some of them committed, it fell in one day, 3 and 20,000. It says, neither let us tempt Christ, as some of them also tempted and were destroyed of serpents. Neither murmur ye, as some of them also murmured and were destroyed of the destroyer, man, which was Christ, which is that angel. Okay. But so like I'm saying, these are all things that could be causing all things all hell to break loose in your life. Not that the Lord hates you, but just like any child, because we are children to the Most High. In our eyes, we are adults, we grown-ups, but the Lord look at us like little children. And sometimes we act like little children. Hell, I act like a little like little children some damn time. We all do, All right, y'all have to understand, we are little children, and the Lord chastened those whom He loves, man. So that's love, man. That's it's pure love that you're even going through stuff in your life, and it's true, because you're supposed to be feeling it. Verse 11, it says, now all these things happen unto them for examples, that they are written for admiration, all right? Admonish, all right? It says, upon whom the ends of the world are come, man. All right, from whom the ends of the world are come. That's talking about us specifically. Because right now we're at the end of the world. These things are written aforetime, were written for our learning. Okay. These things were literally written for us. You brothers and sisters, man, for us right now, to show us how to endure these temptations and these things that we go through, man. All right. And I'm gonna tell you, I hate jumping ahead, but even if you look at our forefather Job, man, I mean, he was hit back to back. Right now, I ain't gonna lie, I can't say that I feel like Job, man, because I'm getting hit back to back with all kind of crazy, man. I can't tell you all my business. I got pulled over by damn Esau today and then giving damn tickets, man. I mean, like, damn. All right, and a lot of other stuff I'm not finna even put out there. All right, I'm not a rich man. All right, I'm rich in spirit. All right, but carnally on this earth, man, I'm not a rich man, man. I'm just like y'all. Okay, but let's get back to it. It says, now these things happen unto them for examples, and they are written for admonishment. All right, it says, upon whom the ends of the world come. Let's get Romans 15:4, just because I said it already. All right, let's get Romans 15:4. Because we kind of touching on our forefathers too, because we want to look. That's why I brought up Job, because we want to look at the accounts of our forefathers and our foremothers. The stuff we going through is light work compared to what they go through. So those are things that make me suck it up. Okay, this is Romans chapter 15 and verse 4. It says, for whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning. All right, that we through patience, and we have to be patient. That y'all just been praying for faith. Okay, the Lord finna try. He's gonna try your patience, man. All right, he's finna turn up the heat and see if you're gonna cleave unto him. All right, it says we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. It says, now the God of patience and consolation grant you to be like-minded one toward another according to Christ Hamashiach Yahweh, man. Okay, and that's going back into that brotherly love, man. Okay. Exhortating our brothers and sisters that are going through, man. All right, giving our brothers and sisters what they need, physically and most definitely spiritually, man. Okay, I just want to touch that real quick. Let's go back to 1 Corinthians chapter 10. All right, we're gonna start at verse 12. It says, wherefore let him that thinketh he standeth take heed unless he fall, man. I'm gonna read that again. Wherefore, let him that think he standing take heed lest he fall. Because man, Satan can come out of nowhere. Man, those trials come out of nowhere. Those trials and tribulations come out of nowhere, man. And I've learned these things in the truth. These things taught me not to be a proud man in this truth, man. All right? Because you up one day, man, the next day you down on your ASS, man. All right? It says, wherefore, let him think that he standeth, take heed. You have to take heed to what's going on. Okay? If I move in this way, all hell might break loose. Okay? Let's get Ephesians 6 and 13. I'm gonna get a quick precept on that. Shalom, Sister Genesis. It says you guys better cleave on. See, this is folly. Damn, 8 Alpha 12 Omega. See, this is folly and madness in the chat. You guys better cleave. Oh, did he say cleave on to me? Because I am not playing anymore. All right. Shalom, Sister Danielle, Israel, man. All right. So we already got somebody who think they Jesus Christ, man. All right. In fact, I don't know. I ain't even finna entertain that, man. Somebody already thinks they Christ. All right. Which is crazy, man. Let's get Ephesians chapter 6, man, and verse 13. All right. Let's make sure that we always wearing the armor at all times, okay? This is Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 13. It says, wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand, all right? And having done all to stand, y'all. Y'all keep fighting, and you keep standing, man, because that's what I'm going to do. For me and my family, me and my household, we're going to serve the Lord, man. All right? I'm going to keep standing. And I'm going to say, me and my personal life, oh, hell is damn breaking loose. So I'm examining myself like, damn, where am I going off? Okay, I could be done. Yeah, I was a little slothful over here. There's little things that I can be honest about. All right? And then, like I say, sometimes it ain't really nothing that you did, man. Hey, the Lord is just, he's leveling you up. All right? He is leveling you up. All right, let's go back to 1 Corinthians chapter 10. All right, it says in verse 13, therefore, have no temptation taking you, but such as is coming to man. These temptations that we're going through are coming, man. Everybody deal with these things. All right, that's why I don't, I don't, woe is me. I almost had that woe is me spirit, but I'm like, nah, not woe is me. Nah, not look at polar me. Because I'm looking at my forefathers and my foremothers. The things we go through are everyday things. Your situation is not as unique as you think that it is, man. Your situation might be the exact same as one of your brothers or your sisters, but somewhere, somebody out there, there's 1,000 other people on this earth that's dealing with some of the situations that you're dealing with, man. Probably not every single one, but some. All right. It says they have no temptation take you, but such as is common to man, the common temptations. All right. It says, but God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able. Man, the Lord is not going to tempt you above to where you can't take it, brothers and sisters. You have to please believe. You have to believe that, man. And that's when your faith come in. But faith without works are dead, man. Faith without works are dead. So even with the temptation, there are certain things and certain maneuvers that you're supposed to be doing not to fall into temptation. There's certain things that you should be doing. Okay? Me, hey, it's certain brothers and sisters that I hit up with, certain brothers for damn show, and that I hit up. I'm going through certain situations. I got certain brothers. I have brothers that's expert in certain situations. So when I had this situation, I know this brother's an expert or this sister's an expert, I go get exhortation and counseling, man. So there's things that we have to do to not be taking temptation, if y'all have ears to hear. All right. It says, but God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you're able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it, man. So right now, I'm gonna tell you, in the things that I'm dealing with in my life, look, I ain't even tripping. I ain't tripping. I'm finna give it to the Lord. Now, I ain't be no damn fool, because there's work I have to put in to make things work outright. I know the scriptures tell me to set my heart aright. All right. I have to make sure my mind is right and my mind is clear. All right. That my mind is on Yahweh by Hashem HaMashiach, one like Yahweh Shah. Right. It says, with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it, man. Man, brothers in our other chat going hard. Hold on, y'all. Salakia. Put my phone on vibrate because them brothers blowing. BattleAxes got this other little group chat, and the men in there going hard in there right now. All right, let's get the next precept. Let's get 1 Peter chapter 4, man. All right, so if all hell is breaking loose, hey, y'all ain't by yourself. All right, brothers and sisters are not by yourself, and these are precepts that you must go to, man. Precepts you're reading and observing, but there's also actions that you must take. All right, this is 1 Peter chapter 4, and we're gonna start at verse 12. It reads, "Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you, as though some strange thing has happened to you," man. Lord say, don't think it's strange. Look what happened to Christ, man. Look what happened to Isaiah. Look what happened to Jeremiah, man. All right, you have to look at these things. Don't think it's strange, man. Well, all of a sudden, I'm gonna tell you how Satan is, and that's why the Lord in Ephesians 6 say, hey, you have to keep the armor on, man, at all times. You can't be walking around with your helmet off. You got your breastplate on, your legs are girded, you're shod with the gospel, but you don't have your helmet of salvation on, man. And all of a sudden, the enemy jump out. I'm gonna tell y'all how Satan do. How Satan do, just like any scary movie, man. And it's like that jump scare, man. This is Satan. Ha! He's there. All right, just boom. It just hit you, man. All right, and we have to be ready, and we have to have on the whole armor. Hey, y'all, write down that Ephesians 6, man. You go and read that Ephesians 6:13 on down, that 11 on down. Just wearing the armor, man. All right. In fact, let me get another precept. Let me get that in Genesis, I believe chapter 4 and verse 7, real quick, man. Satan always lies at the door. It don't matter how well you doing in this truth, man. All right. But the Lord do these things to try you, man. The Lord actually sends Satan down to try you. Y'all, brothers and sisters that's doing well in this truth, yeah, man, the Lord is going to try. Yeah, he's going to give you some good, but he's going to send you down. It's going to be a point in your life. You're going to be like, well, damn. You're going to question if the Most High is even dealing with you, man. All right. But know that the Lord is dealing with you. All right. This is Genesis chapter 4 and verse 7. It says, "If thou doest well, shall thou not be accepted?" Make sure your heart is set up right, and you doing all the right things, and your thoughts are in order too. Because just even if you think something that's against the commandments, man, judgment can come down. All right. It says, "And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door," man. Satan is right there. All you gotta do is just let that little crack in. That's that little crack, and he gonna bum rush his damn way up in there, man. All right. If they do is not well, sin lieth at the door, and unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him, man. And the Lord gonna let Satan rule over you, man. All right. So this is just do's and don'ts. You know, we got accounts of our forefathers and our foremothers giving an example of these things, man. All right. That we read in 1 Corinthians chapter 10. All right. Let's go back to 1 Peter. Let's go back to 1 Peter chapter 4. All right. 1 Peter chapter 4. Let's start at verse 13, okay? And it reads, "But rejoice." Let me read verse 12 again. It says, "Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you," man. Y'all, brothers and sisters, man, the Lord is dealing with you when you're going through tough times and situations. It's to try you. It says, "As though some strange thing happened to you. But rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers of Christ's sufferings," man. You are partakers in Christ's sufferings, and you're supposed to rejoice on that thing. Just like when you read in Acts. That's like when you read in Acts, after the disciples were beaten and thrown in jail. They were beaten. Then they threw them out and said, "Y'all better not preach in the name of the Lord no more." After they got their butts whipped, the disciples rejoiced in that thing. They giving each other high fives like they walking away with a damn black eye and they limping, singing praises to the Lord that they were worthy of the sufferings to partake in the same sufferings as our Lord, man. should be rejoicing in these trials and tribulations, because that's how you know that the Lord is dealing with you, man. All right. And I know with a carnal mind, it's hard to do, but that's when your faith come in. You got to show the Lord that you on that you on a high level of having faith in him. All right. It says that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. Another precept for that is Romans chapter 5 and verse 3. All right. Romans 5 and 3 is another precept like that, man. We're going through trials and tribulations. Don't think it's strange. Rejoice in that thing, all right? Verse 14, it says, if ye be reproached of the name of Christ, happy are ye. I'm going to tell y'all, to go to work stores, man, look, y'all, it's crazy right now, man. My life is crazy, man. Especially at that damn job. I've been talking about this job for years. For years. I'm coming out talking about this damn place, man. And these heathen are all over, but some of them cleave to me. I ain't gonna lie, but man, the heads and the bosses and these damn executive people, they know who I am, man. Like, these people know who I am. And they be talking, I'm gonna tell you, what a kind of bother. Look, this, I'm gonna tell y'all, and that's why you can't take your hand out the plow. And that's why you have to stay in you have to have a spiritual mind to know this is, don't think it's strange. When all of a sudden, some of these higher end managers, they used to talk to you, but nah, I'm gonna talk to you, because you kind of stood up for yourself. There's nothing I can do about it. And that manager is my friend. Everybody don't talk to him. Everybody don't talk to him. When you walk past him, don't say nothing. And it just do all this little weird stuff, man. The Lord said, don't think it's strange, man. Don't think it's strange. All right. Hey, is the video playing, brother? Hey, if the video is buffering, or if the video is playing, hey, if the video is playing well, everybody put a one in the chat. Brother Lamar said that his video buffering. It could be his Wi-Fi, but I just want to make sure it ain't mine. I just got a new Wi-Fi box. Okay, I'll praise to the Most High, Sister Houston. I'll praise to the Most High. All right. So yeah, man, y'all don't think it's strange, man. All kind of hell's breaking loose. Back to back with me, man. Back to back. It's crazy. But no, I'm going to keep doing the work, and I'm going to keep pushing, man. I'm going to keep pushing. Like I said, I got some brothers, and I'm going to call certain brothers, and I got some brothers, man, kind of tripping, man. Kind of damn taking their hand out the plow. The woes, man, I'm sad. I'm not going to do the work. I'm going to just fall back. Got that. It's just a weak ass spirit. Excuse my language. Just a weak spirit, man. Hey, man, we are warriors, man. We are warriors. We are children of the Most High God, man. All right, y'all gotta think when Elijah was just what's that damn, the First Chronicles 18. But when Elijah was on that mountain, all right. And the Lord opened his eyes. When the Lord opened his eyes, the Lord opened his eyes to where the young man could see. And there was chariots upon chariots. The chariots and the horses of the Lord was all around him, man. So y'all got to understand, there's angels all around y'all watching and recording everything, man. We have protection, man. Hey, our daddy is standing right behind us. I'm going to tell you, my children, sometimes I let them work. Sometimes I like them to problem solve. So they'll be square. They'll be not suffering. I don't want to use that word, but they'll be dealing with some stuff, and they'll be like, "Daddy, this and that, this and that." But I'm like, I know you know what to do to come up out of that, and I got your back. But I kind of sit back and watch to see how they gonna act, man. And the Most High do the same thing. Sometimes he just sit and he's watching. He's watching, man. Watch this, man. Watch this, man. The Lord just put me in another kind of spirit right now, man. Watch this. Let's get Job, because we keep talking about Job. Let's get Job chapter 23. We all know we all know the basics of Job. He got sick, his children died, all right, and all hell was breaking loose in his life. But I'm gonna tell y'all, it was a little bit deeper than that, though. All right, let's get Job chapter 23. All right, and let's start at verse 2. I love 2. It says, I'm gonna start at 1. It says, then Job answered and said, even today is my complaint bitter. My stroke is heavier than my groaning. I love this precept, man. My stroke is heavier than my groaning, meaning, man, I'm taking whips, I'm taking stripes, all hell is breaking loose, but I'm not falling out, man. I'm kind of taking that thing, like, I'm kind of taking them licks. All right? Let's jump down. Let's jump down because this is the point that I want. All right? Verse 8, because all hell was breaking loose in Job's life. Watch this. I love Job chapter 23. Watch this. It says, behold, I go forward, but he is not there, man. I'm going forward. I'm walking in righteousness. I read Sirach 2. I set my heart aright. I'm going forward, but I don't see the salvation of the Most High. That's kind of literally what Job is saying. He says, behold, I go forward, but he is not there. He says, in backwards, but I cannot perceive him, man. Like, damn, I'm making the sacrifices. I'm giving up my body living sacrifices. I make atonement for my children. Like, what's going on? Job didn't take his hand off the plow, though. That's the point. All right. It says, behold, I go forward, but he is not there. Behold, it says in backwards, but I cannot perceive him. It says on the left hand where he doeth work. Because you know that we do receive evil from the Lord. We receive good and evil. You think that we receive good from the Lord and not receive evil? No, we're going to receive some evil, man. We need evil, man, because it helps us to grow. All right. That's why it says on the left hand. You know, Satan is on the left hand. He says, so Job, he looked forward, he looked back, he looking on the left hand while all hell is there breaking loose in his life. He says on the left hand where he doeth work. That's the Lord's work. Me being persecuted. All hell is breaking loose in my life. Damn truck breaking down. Get $200 worth of parts and it still ain't running right. A damn heathen trying to get me fired at my damn job. All hell is breaking loose, man. On the left hand doeth the Lord work, man. I understand. And that's why we have to look at the accounts of our forefathers, man. But what I'm going through ain't nowhere on the level of Job, though. But it's a prime example, though. All right. It says on the left hand where doeth work, I cannot behold him. He hideth himself on the right hand. So who's on the right hand? Christ. Or the right hand is the hand of salvation. On the left is the evil, and the right is the righteousness, man. So he's looking on the left hand, he's seeing the works of the Lord. He's looking on the right hand, but I don't see the salvation of the Lord to save me up out of this thing. Lord, I'm praying, I'm fasting, but I can't see you. That's basically what Job's saying. It says, he hideth himself on the right hand, that I cannot see him. And that's the thing, because the Lord is trying you. The Lord was trying Job's faith. He was trying his faith, man. So when the Lord started trying your faith, don't fall out. That's exactly what Job said. He's looking for the salvation of the Lord. The Lord ain't saved him yet. The Lord just sitting there watching. The Lord sitting just like this, watching everything that's happening to Job, his servant. All right. Verse 10 this is key. When you just set your mind right in Sirach chapter 2, verse 10 is the key. It says, but he knoweth the way that I take, man. Man, the Lord knoweth that I'm walking in righteousness. It says, when he have tried me, I shall come forth as gold, man. See, Job understood this. Job understood these things, man. I'm being tried right now. But after the Lord finished doing whatever, I don't know what he's doing. But at the end, even in Sirach, at the latter end, hey, I shall come forth as gold, man. Tried in the fire, right? It says, but he knoweth the way that I take, man. I'm looking all around, all hell breaking loose. I don't see him, but the Lord see me. Job knew this. He says, when he had tried me, I shall come forth as gold. 11, this is another key point. When all hell is breaking loose in your life, these are precepts, these are scriptures that we have to go to, all right? That's going to feed your spirit and push you to keep going, and it's going to increase your faith, all right? Verse 11, it says, my foot held his steps. All right, my foot held his steps, his way have I kept and not declined. That's going back into Sirach chapter 2. Don't depart. All right, don't depart when all hell is breaking loose. Job said, his steps I have not declined, man. It's verse 12. It says, neither have I gone back from the commandment of his lips. I have esteemed his words of his mouth more than my necessary food, man. He just eating the precepts. Job is being afflicted, and he's eating these precepts, man. And he's having faith in the word, man. So these are all remedies for when all hell is breaking loose in your life, man. It's almost like a spiritual sickness, man. All right, let's get another precept. Let's get Psalms 107 and verse 20 real quick. You know what I'm saying? The Lord done took me somewhere else, man. I'll praise to the Most High. But we're going to get back on it, though. All right? Actually, we right where we need to be. All right? Psalms chapter 107 and verse number 20. All right? Psalms 107, somewhere right here. This is my new Bible. Psalms 107 and verse 20. It reads, he sent his word and healed them and delivered them from their destruction, man. So I'm just saying, just so brothers and sisters don't bug out when you're in that boisterous storm, hey, go to the precepts, man. Go to the word, which is Christ, from Genesis to Revelation, man. Go to the word, and it will heal you. It's gonna heal. It's gonna soothe your spirit, man. I'm gonna tell y'all another account. We looking at Peter. Peter, it was a storm. They all on the boat. Peter see Christ in the middle of the damn in the middle of the sea. Christ is in the middle of the sea. Waves are just waving. Y'all ever seen it in this dark? Waves is just the wind down blowing. Peter like, Lord, is that you? I'm gonna tell you, the wind was blowing hard and the waves were waving, but they wasn't waving that hard at first. It wasn't waving and the wind wasn't blowing as hard at first, but it was going down out there. All right. Peter like, Lord, is that you? Well, Lord, if that's you, bid me to come out there with you. That's when you go back to Sabbath chapter 2 and verse 1, verse 2. If you come to serve the Lord, man, prepare your soul for temptation, man. Peter's soul was not prepared for temptation because what happened? He stepped out on that water and he was doing well at first, like a lot of us in this truth. We're doing well. We got the faith, right? And we walking, and then Christ and our God like, oh yeah, that's pretty impressive. You've done well in this truth. Let me turn that fire up, because you a nice piece of gold. Let me purify you. So now all hell is breaking loose in your life. The wind get the blunt. Now you got the boisterous winds. Then that wind got the whipping, and the waves start acting crazy all around him. Hell is breaking loose. And Peter got to looking at the world. He got to looking at the world, and this when he started to sink, and he started to lose faith. Man. So when all hell breaking loose in your life, we have to stay focused. We have to stay in the spirit, man, and not get carnal minded, because that being carnal minded will take you out of there, man. It will take you out of there. Definitely, man. All right, let's go back to the precepts, man. Let's go back to Sirach chapter 2 now, because I wasn't trying to have this class real long. All right, let's go back to Sirach chapter 2. All right, Sirach chapter 2, and we're gonna just start at verse 1, and we're just gonna we're gonna read down to verse 5. It says, "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away." We just read this. This is exactly how Job did. He cleaved unto the Lord and he departed not away. He says that thou mayest be increased at the last end. Because Job say, the Lord tested me, and I'm going to come through as gold tried in the fire. Job knew this. And that's why you rejoice. And that's why the scriptures tell you to rejoice when you're going through these things. When you read 1 Peter chapter 4, 12 through 14. Man, you're supposed to rejoice because the Lord dealing. That's how you know the Lord dealing with you, y'all. All right, with dealing with y'all. It says, "Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully." Okay, and be patient without a change to a lower state. All hell's breaking loose in your life. Damn, you got sent to the damn HR office for nothing. I'm gonna tell you, a lot of times, especially when the heathen get on you, man, it started off one way, the Lord twisted, and now they're the ones that's being investigated. I'm just saying. All right, it's a lot going on with me. All right, I'm trying not to spill all my stuff. It's going on just the last few months, just crazy. You know what I'm saying? It says, "For gold is tried in the fire." Job understood this. "And acceptable men in the furnace of adversity." So if you're going through fire, You going through affliction, all right? Hey, you supposed to rejoice in that thing because the Lord say only acceptable men is who he try like that. The Lord only, look, the people out in the world right now celebrating the damn so-called New Year's. You know, man, the Lord ain't dealing. In fact, a lot of people finna die tonight, man. A lot of people out in these damn streets, man, the Lord gonna take them off this earth, man. The Lord ain't dealing with them how he's dealing with you, man. The Israelites is keeping the commandments. Hey, man, we deal with a lot of affliction, man. All right? So keep that in mind, man. Y'all his babies, y'all his children, and he's building you up. All right? Not that you just did nothing wrong, man. Not that you did nothing wrong. All right? Let's go to Revelation chapter 3 on that note, man. Let's just get it out of Christ's mouth as well. Let's get it out of Christ's mouth as well. All right? Let's get Revelation chapter 3. And we're going to start at verse 15, okay? It says, I know thy works, that there are neither cold nor hot. I would rather you be cold or hot. So that's kind of setting your way aright, not being double-minded, not being double-hearted about things. That's something, you know, when these scriptures supposed to cut. Because I know they cut the hell out of me doing my own classes. A lot of times my classes be about me. I always say that. I tell Captain Jerubbaal that a lot of my classes are stuff that I deal with. Not only me, I see other people around me dealing with the same thing. And that's when I bring these classes out. Okay? But he said, I know thy works, that they are neither cold nor hot. I would rather you cold or hot. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. So these are things that we have to consider. Staying in the spirit, okay? Not taking your hand off the plow when things get hard. Hey, we have to keep going. And when you do get slothful and things like that, man, the Lord has certain tools to sift you out of the truth. And I'm just being all the way real and honest, man. Because you neither cold and hot. You know, you damn on fire one day, you're not on fire the damn next day, and you know, and the Lord will spew you out for that, man. Okay, so keep these things in mind. Verse 17, it says, because I say I am rich and increase with goods and have need of nothing, and knowest that thou art wretched, miserable, and poor, and blind, and naked, man. And y'all know what being naked is. It means that you in sin. All right, wretched, you being ratchet, man. Okay, and miserable and poor. Like a lot of, when you read Sirach chapter 5, a lot of us depend on our finances and depend. Well, the Lord say money is a defense, though. It is. We do need money. Like, we need money. Definitely. In damn Esau's system, definitely, man. All right. But hey, we have to make sure we don't put money over the Most High God, man. All right. Because even people, y'all notice a lot of celebrities, even with a lot of money, man, they wish they had a life like you. A lot of them celebrities, and they made deals with damn Satan, all right? And they wish they can go back to be a regular person just like me and you. So this is really who the Lord is talking about, all right? All right, it's talking about a lot of these kings, even of our nation, and of these damn heathen, all right? But these kings and these princes, even of our nation, all right, your Creflo Dollars, your damn TD Jakes, your damn Ricky Rush, who else? Y'all know Michael Jordan, your damn, all the people that made deals with damn Satan. Lord says, knowest thou that thou art ratchet, you miserable, and you poor, because they poor in spirit. But you know what? Y'all are rich in spirit. That's the advantage we have. And that's, I'm gonna tell y'all, this is one heathen, man. It's my lead in my job. It's like he's always trying to take things from me. He sees something in me that he don't have and he want it. I know what it is, but he can't have it, man. Well, you have 2 monitors on your desk. You're not supposed to have. The boss is not gonna like that. Man, go sit down somewhere, man. The bosses ain't worried about me having 2 monitors on my damn desk. Just take whatever he want to take, whatever he want to. You can't have the earbuds in it. Y'all got earbuds in. Just whatever he could try to strip me from. I'm gonna tell you, it gets so bad. Hey, I am a repair technician. I repair electronics, cell phones, tablets, whatever, blah, blah, blah. All right. I'm so great at my job. He tried to take the work from me, especially the ones I get high numbers on. I can't work on those no more. I'm talking about wicked as hell. He give it out to his race of people. You know what? My number still it exceeds theirs. I had to dig in the scraps, put units together. Okay, the LCD work on this one and this motherboard, and I swap parts. And you can't stop the service of the Lord. It's something about me, man. There's a light on y'all, man, that make these damn people come after y'all, man. So don't think that's strange, okay? I had to bring that out. It says, "No, it's not that they are wretched and miserable and poor, blind and naked." That's how other people see. That's how other people feel when they see you, man. Because you a piece of gold. You literally have an ore all around y'all. And we might not be all the way straight financially, all right? But, man, we shine like gold, man. And people wish that they can be us. People wish that they can be you, man. Your family members wish that they can be you, man. And they mad because they don't have it in them to keep the commandments, man. All right? Verse 18 is the point, though. It says, "I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire, that thou mayest be rich, and white raiment, that thou mayest be clothed, and that thy shame, and that thy shame of thy nakedness do not appear, and anoint thy eyes with eye salve, and thou mayest see," man. So we're gold tried in the fire, man. Christ right now, he's trying us, man. All right. So yeah, y'all just, hey, y'all stay in the spirit. Y'all stay in the spirit. Y'all going through things out here. Out here it's all good. You rejoice in it. All right. Get there in Romans chapter 5 and verse 3 real quick, because it keep popping up in my mind. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it real quick. Romans chapter 5 verse 3, it says, "And not only so, but we glory in tribulation," man. We glory in these things, man. All right. We glory in tribulations also, knowing that tribulation worketh patience, and patience worketh experience, and experience hope, man. It's all faith building. Your tribulation is all building your faith, man, and your experience in this thing. So other brothers and sisters look at you and see the things that you overcame, and they seek to be like you. The Lord is building you up to help your other brothers and sisters, and that's what love is, man. The Lord is building brothers up to be leaders and sisters to be, man. Sisters are leaders too. Sisters are leaders, especially our elder sisters, man. Y'all are leaders, man. All right, and other sisters are looking up to y'all, man. Whether y'all know it or not, man. People be looking up to y'all brothers and sisters, man. All right, people be looking up to, man. People know y'all names, man. All right, don't think people ain't watching you, man. It's people in your congregation that seek to be after you, man. Not after you to hurt you, but to be like you. Okay? And patience worketh experience, and experience hope. Verse 5. Watch this. "And hope maketh not ashamed," man. "And hope maketh not ashamed, because the love of God is shed abroad in our hearts by the Holy Ghost, which is given unto us." Oh, no, I'm not ashamed. Hell, I'm at work. I wear I be kind of clean at work. I wear my button downs, and I got my little fringes, and I dress clean at work. You know what I'm saying? But I got my mitra, I got my fringes, man. And I know every time I pass by, you can feel them looking, and they looking down at the bottom of my shirt. I can feel it. I can feel it. And you know what? I be walking, and I make them fringes swing even harder. I kind of walk side to side like this, kind of make sure that they damn swing, man. I'm not ashamed, man. I'm not finna be ashamed of who the Lord made me to be, man. I'm on a real low estate in my damn workplace. I talk about work a lot because we at work more than we at the damn house, man. I'm just saying. Talking about swinging and banging, Sister Mary Houston. All right. Now we got Sister Annette up in this thing. She putting precepts in here. Psalms 112 and verse 7 through 8. It says, "He should not be afraid of evil tidings." It says, "His heart is fixed, trusting in the Lord." All right. His heart is established. He should not be afraid until he seeth the desire upon his enemies. All praise to the Most High. That's a great precept, Sister Annetta, man. All right. You got Body about it up here. He got James 4 and 7. He says, "Submit yourselves therefore to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you." And that's a great precept. Y'all brothers and sisters putting great precepts, man. All right. So yeah, those two precepts, man, it goes into your faith. All right. It goes into your faith, man. And it goes into your patience. All right. Y'all be patient out there. Let's just get the next precept with that, man. Let's go back. Let's go back to Sirach chapter 2. Because this is based on Sirach chapter 2. Like I say, we can read it and we can have faith, but there's works. But the point of this lesson is also showing that it's works to come with your faith, man. It's works it's works that you gotta put in, and it's basically going into love, being there for each other. We got brothers out here. We have many gifts. We all have gifts, man. All right, sister might be sick. Go look after your sister, man. All right, go look after your brother. Brothers might be low in the spirits, like I was low in the spirit. I can't, I was all right last Sabbath, but like I said, Officer E. Hood told me a little thing, because a little stuff, and it just bright, just that little thing, man. That and brother don't even know it. That thing pushed me all the way to the damn next week, man. So these things are important. Well, when all hell is breaking loose in our life, being there for one another and exhorting one another. Let's go back to Sirach chapter 2 and verse 6. All right. Verse 6 says, believe in him and he will help thee. Order thy way aright and trust in him, man. So, like I say, it's going back into the faith. Okay? It says, ye that fear the Lord will wait for his mercy and go not aside lest he fall. It's saying the same thing over and over again. Job told you the same thing in Job chapter 23. All right? Verse 8, it says, ye that fear the Lord, believe in him, and your reward shall not fail. Y'all reward will not fail. It is not. A lot of y'all, it ain't just the reward of getting the kingdom. That's the end all be all. But you can get rewards here on this earth as well, man. Y'all just gotta hang in there. Hang in there. The Lord is gonna give you rest. Y'all brothers and sisters is dealing with stuff, just hang in there. All right, and don't take your hand off the plow. All right. It says, ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old and see did any ever trust in the Lord and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken, or whom did he ever despise that called upon him, man? The Lord don't despise his children that call upon him. All right, that's why we keep getting these accounts of our forefathers. That all these precepts that we went through are based on incidences or of our foremothers and forefathers when all hell was breaking loose in their lives. Okay, but let's keep reading. Verse 11, it says, for the Lord is full of compassion and mercy and long suffering and very pitiful and forgiving sins and saving in time of affliction. So I'm trying not to put out my business out there, but I'm gonna put a little bit more of my business out here. So like I said, I've been going through all hell been breaking loose in my life. I know some of my brothers and my sisters out here breaking loose. All right, man. Look, I got pulled over by this damn Edomite today, man. All right, I got pulled over by this Edomite. Like I said, I've been going through for a minute, y'all. I understand. Hey, damn. I got some tickets that I didn't take care of. Okay, some tickets I just got. Arlington, man. Y'all be careful. Y'all come to Arlington, man. Out here in Dallas, you going through Pentago, these little small towns. All right, but pull me over, man. I'm like, damn, Lord, what did I do, man? It's like the Lord, he keep me on top. I'm telling you, because I've been pushing. I've been trying to do the stuff I used to do. I'm trying to get back strong how I used to be. All right, because I know I done slid a little bit. So lately, I've been kind of on fire. When the cop pulled me over, I'm like, damn, maybe I wasn't doing good enough. But you know what? I didn't lose my damn faith, because these people are quick to take you to jail. All right, I pulled over the damn car. They pull you over for nothing. They ring your tags, whatever. Pull me over. I wasn't speeding or nothing. All right, pulled me over, and I'm like, Lord, Lord, get me out. Y'all know, Lord, get me out of this. I didn't throw a tantrum. I wasn't shaking in my damn boots. All right. But if I go to jail, all praise to the Most High. That's what my mind was. But at the same time, I knew that the Lord, this is a test, man. This is just today. This is just these few weeks, few months has been crazy for me. All right, but all that was just a test, man. And I kind of knew that the Lord was, but if he didn't, I understood. But I understood that there was a test, man. And I didn't shake. Lord, y'all know how, like, when we get in trouble, we started making deals with the Lord. Y'all, we got that bad. Like, when we get in trouble, we started making deals with the Lord. I made sure that I didn't do that. I did it, but not on a high level. All right, I know I had to do class today, and I'm going to do my class. Lord, when I get home, I'm going to do my class. I'm not going to take my hand off the plow. I've been kind of going hard lately, Go, I get home, make sure I write my class, you know what I'm saying? Make sure, you know what I'm saying? And sure enough, the Edomite was real cool. He's real cool. He let me go. I'm going to tell you, a lot of y'all, especially y'all got trouble, you got warrants stuff. A lot of times, man, these Edomites won't even take you to jail if you know how to talk to people. If you use wisdom, and you got to use wisdom and guile, man. I started to do my class on that. You have to use wisdom and guile. All right? It's just like our forefathers used guile. King David used guile. Paul most definitely used a lot of wisdom, subtlety in speech. Edomite was like, all right, look, I ain't gonna write you a ticket for this. And he wrote down, I'm a little different. Look, man, just try to take care of this, man. Any other Negro been like, hey, man, why you pull me over? All right, then he would have called for backup, and then his ass would have been going to jail on so-called New Year's Eve. But I'll praise to the Most High. Hey, I just put a little bit of my stuff out there, okay? Hey, y'all don't, man, look, the reason I brought that out is just showing how the Lord is full of mercy, man. I've done enough stuff in my life to where, yeah, he could have went on and took me down, or I could be, the Lord could have been to put me in the damn grave already. All right, but the Lord is full of mercy, man. The Lord love y'all, man. The Lord love y'all, man, and y'all don't forget that. That was my point of telling in that story. And I'm gonna tell you, and that's how I felt. I felt just like a little kid who daddy came and damn saved him, man. Man, the Lord granted my wish, or he granted, not my wish, he granted what I asked him. And I asked it in sincerity of heart, man. And the Lord granted the thing, man. I'll praise to the Most High. Lord had mercy. He's very merciful. I know the Lord has wrath, but I'm telling the story because the Lord, he's merciful, man. I'll praise to the Most High. All right. But let's get back to the class. All right. Let's get back to the class. All right. I know y'all putting stuff in the chat. All right. It says, look at the generations of old. Now, I'm going to start at verse 11. For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins and saveth in time of affliction. Woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands. This is another part. Y'all can't be you can't be fearful. All right, you can't be fearful when all hell is breaking loose in your life and have faint hands. When you have faint hands, that means you stop putting in the work. Like, it's certain brothers, man. I'm gonna call certain brothers in a minute. I ain't gonna lie, man. Talking about faint hearted and just being weak, being weak, bro. Just, man, shake it off, man. Yeah, you dealing with stuff. We all dealing with stuff, but don't take. That's a dangerous thing to stop serving the Lord, man. It's a dangerous thing to stop serving the Lord because you're going through things, man. No, you keep serving the Lord. All right. Woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth two ways. All right. Woe to him that is faint hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore, he should not be defended. Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall come visit you? See, these afflictions are all about patience, all about experience. Okay, so we have to rejoice. Hey, Lamar, I thought I had your number, bro. You know what? I don't want you to put it in the chat. Hey, whoever number you got out, whoever number you got, you might got Benaniyah number. Text them and tell them to give you my number. You call any one of them brothers, any one of the Battle Axes. Hey, this is brother Lamar. I'm pretty sure that they got your number, and just tell them that I said to give you my number out. All right. Let's see what Sister Annetta got in here. Deuteronomy 31:6. It says, "Be strong." Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite precepts. Be strong and have good courage, man. You can also read this in Joshua chapter 1 and verse 8, man. All right. It says, and this is where Joshua got it from. All right. He got it from Moses, man. It says, "Be strong and of good courage. Fear not, nor be afraid of them. For the Lord thy God," it says, it is that doeth go with thee. Man, the Lord is with y'all, man. Just like I said, it lies when he's on that mountain, man. And the enemy is right there. Not knowing y'all got thousands of chariots guarding y'all, man. It says he would not fail thee, nor forsake thee, man. All right. That's a great precept, man. Y'all brothers and sisters putting great precepts in here. All right. Let's go to Ephesians chapter 3 and verse 16. Real quick, y'all. We almost done. We almost done. I'm saying keep y'all out of the damn New Year's spirit. Have brothers and sisters stay in the spirit. You know. Ephesians chapter 3 and verse 16. All right, it says that he would grant you according to your riches, all right, to the riches of his glory, to be strengthened with the mighty spirit of the inner man. So I brought this precept out because, hey, we have to learn how to strengthen our spirits. How do you strengthen your spirit? By fasting, reading, and praying, you know, and just studying, man. All right. We have to be strengthened in spirit. If you don't strengthen your spirit, I'm going to tell you, the longer that we're in the truth, the higher your test is going to be, because the Lord say, okay, you've been in the truth for a while. You have this much knowledge, but let me increase you. He can't increase you if you hadn't went through the tribulation, that next level of tribulation, man. Y'all brothers and sisters that play video games, y'all already know Call of Duty level 1. All right, you start off, it's kind of easy. You get light weapons, all right? And then, okay, you pass that, the Lord give you a nice big shotgun. Now you got the shotgun, you going through, you know, after a while, the enemy get too hard for the shotgun, but you got to do what you got to do with that shotgun. And then when you beat that level, he give you a better gun, and so forth, so forth, so forth. All right? All right? The water for this. Like, I'll praise to the Most High like no other nation. Hell, I needed this damn class, man. I'll praise to the Most High, man. I love video games too. All right. Let's go back to Ephesians, Slaki, y'all. Ephesians chapter 3, and let's read 16 one more time. It says that he would grant you according to the riches of his glory to be strengthened with the mighty spirit of the inner man. We have to strengthen the inner man. Stand in the spirit, man. It says that Christ might dwell in your hearts by faith. It always goes back to faith, man. That ye being rooted and grounded in love, man. So make sure through these afflictions, we're rooted and grounded in love. And what is love? According to the scriptures, the commandments, man. The commandments, and the Lord said his commandments are not grievous, and loving keeping his commandments. Even when the affliction comes, I love keeping the commandments, Lord. I'm not gonna backpedal, all right? Just because our hell is breaking loose, all right? Okay, let's get the next precept. Let's go to Luke. All right, these are just like the closing precepts, y'all. Let's go to Luke. I should have finished Sirach chapter. Let me finish Sirach chapter 2 because we was at the end of it anyways. All right, and then we're gonna hit these closing precepts. All right, Sirach chapter 2, verse 14. It says, "Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you?" That it says, "They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways." Like Job. He looked to the left, saw hell breaking loose. He looked to the right for salvation. Damn, I don't see salvation coming. But he said, "I know the Lord knoweth which way I take." And when he's finished trying me, Job said, "I shall come forth as gold tried in a fire." Man, that is live, man. That's just, you know, how our forefather mind was working, man. That's how you know that you know your God, man. All right? It says, "Which is well pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall be filled with the law. They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts." Y'all, and it's true now. Nah, all hell is supposed to break loose. Don't think it's strange. All right, prepare your heart and humble their souls in his sight, because it's all about humility at the end. All right, the Lord loves to humble us, man. All right, the Lord loves to humble us. All right, that's why it's good to try to keep a damn humble mind. All right. Don't let the Lord have to force humility on you. I'm just saying. Don't let him have to force humility on you through our pride. All right. Let's go to Luke chapter 9, verse 62. All right. Closing precepts, y'all. All hell is breaking loose in our life, man. Hey, this is just part of being in this truth. Just straight up. It's part of this truth. All right. Luke chapter 9 and verse 62. And it reads, "And Yahweh said unto him, No man have put forth his hand to the plow, and looking back is fit for the kingdom of God," man. All right, we not putting our hand to the plow, and then when all hell's breaking loose, you know what? Let me just look back. You get to thinking about the stuff that you used to do, the things that you used to do, the people who you used to hang out with. All right. Today at work, you know, I got brothers and sisters saying they was dodging that damn Happy New Year's. I'm at work just dodging it. Everybody kind of celebrating and hugging each other and kissing each other, and they finna go party. And hey, man, don't let that put a damn demon on you and have you all depressed. Don't look back. All right. Don't look back. Keep your hand on the plow when all hell's breaking loose. Let's get Hebrews chapter 10. A precept for that is Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 38. All right. That's right. That's right, Sister Anetta. That's another great precept, man. All right, that is another great precept, man. And Satan do look at to sift you out like wheat. And I'm gonna tell you, sis, that's a great precept, man. That's look, because I said this earlier, sis. I don't know if you was in here, but I was like, hey, sifting season is really year round. It's just certain times of the year is heightened. Certain times of the year is heightened. All right, like I said, we got Purim, and then we got Passover coming, and you know that's a major sifting season. All right, we know, like I said, Captain Jerubbaal touched on it last night. Just us going through this mean season right now. Hey, the winter time around dedication, after dedication, that mean season. I mean, hey, all hell be breaking loose, y'all. This is part of it. And the more that you in this truth every year, you kind of prepare yourself for these things. Okay. Let's get Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 38, though. Get Hebrews 10:38, man. This is a good precept y'all can put with Luke chapter 9 and verse 62. This is Hebrews chapter 10 and verse number 38. And it reads, now the just shall live by faith, but if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him, man. If y'all drawing back, all right? It says now the just shall live by faith. So we have to live by faith, man. And don't get faint-hearted, and don't be woe is me. Now, if we're going through stuff, we gotta tell somebody that we're going through stuff. That's another thing. If we're going through it, man. That's what we're for. The Lord said, gather yourselves together, and we gotta make sure we have the mind to be looking out for each other. I'm gonna tell y'all. I said this once before. When this Jacob's trouble thing ramp up, hey, some of us gonna lose our damn jobs, man. We're gonna lose our job. We're not gonna be able to work. They're gonna be seizing our damn debit cards and all kind of stuff. All kind of stuff. And hey, we might have to let a brother come live with you. You might have to let a sister come live with you. You know what I mean? We have to really learn to be a nation. Look, these Africans and these damn Elamites, I see how they operate. They don't even know each other, but just because they come from the same country, they tight. They be carpooling each other every day. They eat with each other. All right, some of them be living with each other. They didn't grow up together, but they love each other like that. These other nations are like that. We're not like that for whatever, because of the curses, but we have to become like that because we're all that we got, man. We got to have each other back. All right, we got to have each other back. When y'all low in spirit, man, y'all say something to a brother or a sister, man. All right, verse 38 again, it says, now the just shall live by faith, but if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. But we are not of them who draw back unto perdition. And I say some brothers, I'm supposed to call and get on some brothers, man. See some brothers. They damn drawing back, man. All right, we are not them that draw back into perdition, man. It says, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul. We have to believe that the Lord is going to save us, man. All right, so y'all just keep enduring out there. Y'all keep enduring these afflictions. Let's get a quick precept. Let's get Psalm chapter 101 real quick. We at the end, just a little short precepts, boom, boom, boom. And then we're going to get that law. Then we're going to get that law, y'all. All right, let's get Psalms 101. We're going to start at verse 3, all right? I have a tendency to be hopping over, be skipping precepts when I probably shouldn't. Psalms 101 and verse 3, it says, I will set no wicked thing before my eyes. I hate the work of them that turn aside. It shall not cleave to me. It says, a forward heart shall depart from me. I would not know a wicked person, man. All right. So it is a wicked thing when we start going through things, when things are not, we're not comfortable, and we start drawing back from the Most High God, man. Right. When we start drawing back from the Lord. Let's get Psalms chapter 51 and verse 7. All right, I know Sister Netta throwing them precepts up in there, and they are good. They are good precepts, man. These are all great precepts, man. All right, let's get Psalms 51. real quick, so like this Bible got them big floppy pages, man. All right, Psalms 51. Okay, now a lot of y'all, this is King David. I'm gonna tell y'all when you going through it, and you want the Lord, you feel down, you want the Lord to renew you. This is a prayer. You go to Psalms 51. All right, we're gonna start at verse 7. Our hell breaking loose. We have to set our heart right, making sure that we keeping the commandments, because there could be a reason why our hell is breaking loose and our damn mind and our thoughts are off. All right, and we're not loving our brothers as the scripture said. All right, and our sisters. All right. It's a Psalm chapter 51, man. Somebody up in here. I live better than the family's working. It keeps the Edomites trying to provoke me. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and show Octane. Bada says, I live better than most families working. It says they mad because of how the Most High keeps me. How the Most High keeps me. All right. Edomites try to provoke me. That's what they do in my job. They try to provoke. They go say things, and they act like I'm the one crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Trying to make they're literally trying to make you the mad black woman, the angry black woman, or the damn angry black man. All right, because that's the stereotype that they get, and it's a reason why we angry. All right, the Lord say, be angry and sin not. The Lord say, oppression maketh a wise man mad. So yeah, we are angry, man. Okay, but we have to move with wisdom. All right, it says, Edomites try to provoke me. I just keep praising the Most High and laugh at those devils. I'm good. I'll praise to the Most High about it, man. Because that's the spirit that we have to be in this world, man. All right, but let's go back to King David, man. All right, this is King David. All right, after he went off, all right, he's trying to make supplication to the Lord. Psalm chapter 51 and verse 7. All right, and it reads, purge me with hyssop, and I shall be clean. Wash me, and I shall be whiter than snow. Make me to hear joy and gladness, that the bones which thou hast broken may rejoice. You see that? The bones that are broken. That's that Job spirit right there, man. Man, the Lord tearing me up, but this affliction that you're giving me, Lord, I'm rejoicing in this affliction that you're giving me, man. Hey, we're supposed to rejoice in that thing. It says, hide thy face from my sins and blot out all my iniquities. Create in me a clean heart, man. And that's what I want the Lord to even do for me right now. Lord, create in me a clean heart. All right, a clean heart is a clear mind. All right. Oh God, and renew a right spirit within me, man. We have to keep our. This is how you renew your spirit, man, and keep that fire burning. It says, cast me not away from thy presence and take not thy Holy Spirit from me, man. I'm saying, I'm literally seeing brothers fall away. I'm literally seeing brothers' spirit leaving them, man. All right. Just because some affliction hit. And then I'm going to tell you, when you get counsel, you get righteous counsel, y'all don't go against that counsel, because it's not gonna end well. It's not gonna end well for you. I have to learn that firsthand. You go against counsel, and then you be in hot stuff. All right. Verse 12, it says, restore unto me the joy of thy salvation and uphold me with thy free spirit. We want to pray for the Lord to do these things. And just because he don't do it tomorrow, you got to keep being patient. The Lord ain't going to move when you tell the Lord to move. All right. Hey, Christians had one thing, right? What Christians always say? The Lord might not be there, but he always right on time. He is always right on time, man. I'm talking about right on time, man. All right. It says, then will I teach transgressors thy ways, and sinners shall be converted unto thee. So you want to be clean, because like I say, y'all sisters, y'all are leaders, man. And people know y'all, people look up to y'all sisters, man. Y'all have people to teach, man. So you got to make sure your mind and your heart is right, because you got work to do. You are a leader also. All right. That's why King David says, then will I teach transgressors thy ways, and sinners shall be converted unto thee. Just like the Lord is working on David, he put the spirit on David to fix and to heal his brothers and sisters. That's why I'm bringing it. This is a class about love and brotherly love with our brothers and sisters too. All right. It says, deliver me from the blood guiltiness, O God, thou God of my salvation, and my tongue shall sing aloud thy righteousness. O Lord, open thou my lips, and my mouth shall show forth thy praises, man. All praise to the Most High, man. Hey, man, give the Lord his praises. Lord, thank you. Lord, thank you. Man, I'd be going through stuff, and I'd be like, man, Lord, thank you. All praise to the Most High. I'm going to tell you, I don't know. I walk around the house just whispering. I know, and I guess I don't care what nobody think. People, your parents or whoever, your children, like, what you say? Just praise. This is literally praising the Lord. Oh, praise to the Most High. I'm thinking about stuff that I need to take care of. Thinking about all hell breaking loose in my life. Shake my head. Oh, praise to the Most High. I'll praise to the Most High. And that's a habit that I have. I'll praise to the Most High. I literally utter that. All right. Last precept. Let's get Ephesians chapter 3 and verse 16. I felt like we got Ephesians 6. Let's get Ephesians 3 and 16. Last precept, y'all. Shalom, Sister Bailey. Shalom. All right. Last precept. Ephesians chapter 3. Salakia. Got caught up. Ephesians chapter 3 and verse 16. All right. Ephesians chapter 3 and verse 16. And it reads, that he would grant you according to the riches of his glory. I did read this earlier, but I'm going to read it again. That he did, Salakia, according to the riches of his glory, to be strengthened with the mighty spirit of the inner man. So remember, we want to always strengthen that inner man and that inner woman. All right. That comes by praying, fasting, studying. It comes by exhortation from your brothers and your sisters, calling brothers and sisters. When you're dealing with stuff, man, pick up the phone and call your brothers and your sisters. All right. Not just anybody, but everybody should have somebody that they can call and go forth and get counsel. Okay. All right. Verse 17, it says that Christ might dwell in your hearts by faith, that ye being rooted and grounded in love, that you be rooted and grounded in love, which is the commandments, man. All right. Y'all please like, share, and subscribe. Help us to continue to push this truth all over the globe. I hope y'all enjoyed the lesson. I hope y'all brothers and sisters were edified. I hope y'all spirits were fed. I thank y'all for the GoFundMe and the donations that y'all been doing, that y'all been giving. All right, even in the in our Cash App and in the GoFundMe, and y'all been helping. I'm gonna tell y'all, because those alms is for the nation, and that's another way that you serve the Lord. Those alms are helping the Battle Axes keep them lights on. It's helping us to keep their high rent paid. I know we got our own rent. All right, we have our own stuff, but we make sure we serve the Lord. And the alms are also for our other brothers and sisters that may need things, man. All right, so it's important that we do put them alms in, man. So all praises to the Most High, man. All praise to the Most High. At the end of every class, I'm not forgetting anything. I feel like I'm forgetting something. But at the end of every class, we always bring out a law. So we're gonna bring the law just based off of Ephesians chapter 3 and verse 17. It says that Christ might dwell in you, that Christ might dwell in your hearts by faith, that you being rooted and grounded in love. So let's see what love is. Love is 1 John chapter 5 verse 3. Multiple precepts. It's the commandments. Keeping the commandments is how you love God. Keeping the commandments is how you love your brothers and your sisters, man. All right. So we're gonna get this law. Leviticus chapter 19. All right. Leviticus chapter 19, and we're gonna start at verse number 15. Okay. It reads, "Ye should do no unrighteousness in judgment. Thou shalt not respect the persons of the poor, nor honor the persons of the mighty, but in righteousness shall thy judge thy neighbor." So in righteousness, we have to judge each other. All right. We're our own law enforcement, man. All right. We should be our own judges. We are our own nation. All right. So we rather judge each other than to let Esau be getting all in our damn mix, man. All right, verse 16, it says, "Thou shalt not go up and down as a talebearer among thy people, neither shall thy stand against the blood of thy neighbor. I am the Lord," is one of the main points. All right, going up and down as talebearers. But the point is standing against the blood of your neighbor. Don't be, you're supposed to have respect unto your brothers and sisters over the heathen. Now, within each other, no, there's no respect of persons. But it might be a brother or a sister that you don't like that much. But if you see Edom might messing with you, nah, you better get up off my damn brother. You better get off my brother, man. All right? So I just standing against the blood of thy people, man. You see your brother, your sister in trouble, man, y'all do y'all best to help brothers and sisters out, man. All right. Verse 17. It reads, thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. Thou shalt not in any wise rebuke thy neighbor. So when you see your neighbor going off, you see that spirit leaking out of him. All right, man, you rebuke that damn demon, man. You kind of pull that brother to the side, kind of pull that sister to the side, like, hey, man, you kind of out of the spirit. Like, nah. All right, you must do that, man. And if you don't do it, if you see something happening and you don't say nothing, hey, you're gonna pay for that. You can read that in Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 16, 17. All right. It says, thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him, man. All right, so this is love. And this is our part of loving your brothers and sisters. All right, and becoming one with each other. It's in governing each other. Verse 18, it says, thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, man. I'm gonna tell you, because I'm gonna tell you, man, just real quick. I got I got brothers, you got brother. Yeah, I got real, blood brothers and sisters, the dead stuff in the past, I ain't gonna just put all that out there. But you know what, man, I love my damn brother, man. I mean, because he's my brother, you know what I'm saying? And then a lot, just because it's naturally in me, but because the Lord say so here. All right. This is not just talking about Israelites that's in the truth. This is also talking about your brothers and sisters out there. We see our brothers and sisters, and they be coming against us. We be at camp and they be bucking up. Hey, man, we love them, man. Y'all on the videos, don't think that we hate our people. There's some Israelite camps that teach to hate other camps, man, which is off, man. It says, thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against thy children or thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Lord. So we have to love each other. When all hell is breaking loose in each other's life, that's when arms come in. Okay, that's when arms come in. That's when being up for your brothers and sisters. Make sure you call a brother and sister. Make sure you give a brother and sister those precepts that they need, man, to help keep each other going. Because all we have is each other, man. All right, and with that, I'm gonna say shalom. Y'all don't be in the damn New Year's spirit, because this is not New Year's. This is not New Year's. All right, I had a story about that just later at work, but I say that for another time. Y'all shalom.